For the first time in recent memory, reports suggest that every operational Royal Navy attack submarine is currently alongside in port. No boats on patrol. No submarines conducting training exercises. No attack submarines deployed overseas. For a navy that prides itself on maintaining a continuous global presence beneath the waves, this situation has sparked serious questions about readiness, maintenance challenges, and the future of Britain's submarine force. Today, we'll examine what led to this unprecedented moment, why attack submarines are so important. Before we dive into the current situation, it's important to understand why attack submarines are considered one of the most valuable assets in any modern navy. Attack submarines, also known as hunter-killer submarines, are designed to track and destroy enemy submarines and surface ships. They can gather intelligence, support special forces operations, and launch cruise missile strikes against targets hundreds of miles away. Unlike ballistic missile submarines, which carry nuclear deterrent weapons, attack submarines focus on tactical and operational missions. For the United Kingdom, these submarines play a critical role in protecting the country's strategic interests. They monitor naval activity in the North Atlantic, escort Britain's nuclear deterrent submarines, support NATO operations, and provide intelligence in areas of strategic importance. The Royal Navy's attack submarine fleet currently consists of the Astute-class submarines, among the most advanced submarines ever built for Britain. These vessels are equipped with sophisticated sonar systems, advanced stealth technology, and powerful weapons including Tomahawk land attack missiles and Spearfish heavyweight torpedoes. In theory, they represent a formidable underwater force. But maintaining such highly complex vessels is another matter entirely. Reports indicating that all Royal Navy attack submarines are currently alongside have attracted considerable attention among defense analysts. While naval schedules are rarely made public for obvious security reasons, the suggestion that no attack submarine is currently deployed highlights a broader challenge that has been building for years. The issue is not necessarily a sudden crisis. Rather, it reflects a combination of maintenance demands, modernization efforts, personnel shortages, and the realities of operating a relatively small fleet. The Royal Navy's attack submarine force is significantly smaller than it was during the Cold War. At that time, Britain operated a much larger number of nuclear-powered submarines. Today, the fleet consists of a limited number of highly capable but extremely complex vessels. When even one submarine enters an extended maintenance period, the impact on overall fleet availability can be substantial. When several submarines require maintenance simultaneously, the situation becomes even more challenging. And when unexpected repairs emerge, operational schedules can quickly become compressed. One of the biggest factors behind submarine availability is maintenance. Nuclear-powered submarines are among the most technologically sophisticated machines ever built. Every system must function flawlessly. The reactor, propulsion systems, weapons, sonar arrays, communications equipment, navigation systems, and life support systems all require constant inspection and upkeep. Submarines operate in an extremely demanding environment. They spend extended periods underwater. As a result, maintenance periods can last months or even years. In some cases, major refits take considerably longer than originally planned. This challenge is not unique to the United Kingdom. Navies around the world, including those of the United States and France, face similar issues with submarine maintenance and fleet readiness. For Britain, where fleet numbers are relatively limited, every submarine matters. The Astute-class submarine program was intended to deliver a new generation of world-class attack submarines. These boats are widely regarded as exceptionally capable. They are quieter than previous British submarine classes and possess advanced sensors that allow them to detect potential threats at long range. However, developing and building the class proved challenging. Although the submarines themselves have demonstrated impressive capabilities, sustaining the fleet has remained a demanding task. As vessels age and operational demands increase, maintenance requirements naturally grow. The result is a constant balancing act between keeping submarines available for missions and ensuring they receive the maintenance necessary to remain safe and effective. Around the world, underwater warfare is becoming increasingly important. Russia continues to invest in advanced submarine capabilities. China is rapidly expanding its naval forces, including its submarine fleet. They provide deterrence, intelligence, and operational flexibility in ways that few other platforms can match. This is why submarine readiness attracts so much attention whenever availability declines. Looking ahead, the Royal Navy is expected to continue investing heavily in its submarine force. Additional Astute-class submarines are entering service, while Britain is also participating in long-term submarine development programs that will shape future capabilities. Efforts are underway to improve maintenance efficiency, strengthen industrial capacity, and address workforce challenges. These initiatives will take time. Building and sustaining a submarine force is a long-term endeavor measured in decades rather than years. The key question is whether current challenges represent a temporary dip in availability or a sign of deeper structural issues. Most analysts believe the Royal Navy retains highly capable submarines and skilled personnel. The challenge lies in ensuring sufficient capacity to keep those assets operational and available when needed. The sight of every Royal Navy attack submarine alongside in port is certainly unusual. But it also serves as a reminder of the complexities involved in operating one of the world's most sophisticated military capabilities. Submarines are powerful, stealthy, and strategically valuable. They are also incredibly demanding to build, maintain, and crew. Whether this moment proves to be a short-term maintenance bottleneck or a warning sign of longer-term challenges remains to be seen. What is clear is that attack submarines will continue to play a vital role in Britain's national security and NATO's collective defense. And as geopolitical competition increasingly moves beneath the waves, ensuring that these submarines are ready for deployment will remain one of the Royal Navy's most important priorities. If you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think the Royal Navy can overcome its submarine readiness challenges, or is this a sign of a larger problem facing modern naval forces? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.